One wedding, one kidnapping, and one dude with a bow who basically turns the whole forest into a you're not leaving alive zone. Welcome to War of the Arrows, 2011, where the arrows don't miss and the panic stays on 100. So the movie opens in Joseon, Korea, not long after a messy, traumatic childhood for our main guy Nam Yi. He's quiet, skilled, and carries that I've seen too much energy. He lives with his little sister Ja-in, and he's overprotective because, yeah, life taught him to be. Fast forward, it's Ja-in's wedding day. The whole village is vibing, food is out, people are dancing, and then the mood gets nuked. A group of Qing Manchu soldiers storms in and kidnaps people, especially young women, for slavery. Ja-in gets snatched right in front of everyone. The groom tries to fight back and gets folded instantly. Chaos everywhere. Nam Yi doesn't scream. He doesn't beg, he just locks in. He grabs his bow and arrows and goes after them, alone, because the authorities are useless and the soldiers are too strong. This instantly turns into a chase movie, but not the fun kind. Nam Yi is tracking them through mountains and forests like a human GPS, reading footprints, broken branches, tiny signs. You realize quickly, this man isn't just a good archer, he's a hunter. Meanwhile, Ja-in is being dragged with other captives, and she's terrified but not helpless. She's smart, she watches everything, and she keeps looking for a chance to survive. The Manchu unit is led by an elite commander, cold, proud, and deadly, who starts hearing reports that someone is picking off his men one by one. And that's where the movie becomes a straight-up forest nightmare for the kidnappers. Nam Yi starts hitting them with precision shots from the shadows. Quick kills, silent kills. Where did that come from? Kills. He uses terrain, wind, distraction, everything. He's not running into battles. He's setting traps. The Manchu soldiers slowly realize this isn't a rescue attempt. It's a hunt, and they're the animals. The commander gets personally offended and starts chasing Nam Yi back. Now it's not just rescue versus kidnappers. It's elite archer versus elite tracker warrior. The tension rises because Nam Yi is fighting trained soldiers with better numbers, better weapons, and zero mercy. We get a bunch of intense sequences where Nam Yi barely escapes, like arrows grazing him, soldiers surrounding him, and him surviving off pure skill and instinct. He keeps pushing deeper because time is running out. Once the captives reach the main camp and get moved, it's basically game over. Ja-in finally gets a small chance to communicate and resist. She's brave under pressure, and you can feel how much she wants to live, not just be saved. At the same time, Nam Yi is getting injured, exhausted, and hunted harder, but he refuses to stop. He keeps flashing back to his trauma, why he can't lose his sister too, why this is personal beyond words. Eventually, everything leads to the final confrontation at the Manchu camp area. Nam Yi makes his move to free Ja-in, but the commander catches on. The last stretch is a brutal cat-and-mouse showdown. Arrows flying, bodies dropping, and Nam Yi forcing a path through enemies who absolutely should have killed him by now. In the end, Nam Yi manages to save Ja-in, but the price is heavy. He's been pushed past his limit and the commander still wants him dead. The final moments hit hard because it's not a clean victory. It's survival through sacrifice. Nam Yi's entire mission is to make sure Ja-in gets out alive, even if he doesn't. Ja-in escapes back to Joseon, alive, shaken, changed, but free. And Nam Yi becomes that tragic hero type, the man who stepped into hell with a bow and made sure his sister walked out. And that's the movie. Fast, tense, emotional, and honestly one of the coldest one-man rescue stories. Because the arrows aren't just weapons, they're justice with no dialogue.